Best Performing Annuals from 2013 Colorado State University Trials. Best of Show, Lantana Lucky Sunrise Rose from Ball Flora Plant. Lantanas are known to be heat tolerant, and this variety was even more superior as displayed by a consistent display of blooms throughout the summer and into the fall. The brightly colored flowers were very prolific, and the dark foliage color really made the flower color pop. The abundant flowering made this entry easy to distinguish even from a distance. Plants were vigorous but maintained a uniform growth habit. Best New Variety, Petunia Cascadia's Indian Summer from Danziger. Hailed as a true color breakthrough, this variety was very reminiscent of a watercolor painting of the Southwest with unique shades of pink, yellow, and orange. Flowering was strong throughout the season. The plant maintained its shape all season with a nice cascading growth habit. Best Novelty, Pennisetum Graceful Grasses Fireworks from Proven Winners. This is a very unique grass due to the colorful foliage. The relatively narrow leaf blade has an attractive combination of green mixed with white and pink streaks running the length of the long blade. Colors can vary through the summer depending on light and temperature, but it is attractive even when not in bloom. Plants are medium height and would work well in many landscapes. Best Angelonia, Sungelonia White from Suntory. Bright white flowers stand out against attractive dark green foliage. Plants have good branching, which creates a very full, mounded growth habit. Plant vigor is excellent and resulted in prolific flowering for an impressive overall display. Best Begonia, Surefire Rose from Proven Winners. This is an excellent choice for the landscape due to the large, showy flowers that are also self-cleaning. Rose-colored flowers are abundant and combined with good plant uniformity for a great overall appearance. Does well in both sun and shade. Best Calibrachoa, Aloha Tiki Neon from Duman, USA. Large flowers have a bright electric color that seems to glow. Each bloom has a yellow throat that helps make the flower more vivid. Flowers open early in the day and were very floriferous. The growth habit had good uniformity. Best Coleus, Kong Junior Rose from Ball Ingenuity. Foliage has attractive green with rose markings that are well defined for high color contrast. Vigor was excellent while the plants maintained a very uniform growth habit. This entry makes another great shade alternative for seed impatiens infected with downy mildew. Best Combo, Quick Combos from Syngenta Flowers. Prolific blooms of orange, white, and blue created a good southwestern Santa Fe look. It withstood the heat of the summer and was a strong bloomer late into the season. Plants were vigorous and had a full growth habit. Diacia, Nemesia, and Lobelia were used in the mix and made a good balance of color. Best Dahlia, XXL Veracruz from Duman, USA. Beautiful lavender-white bicolor flowers were spectacular due to the large size and pom-pom shape. Vigorous plants were uniform and produced abundant blooms, which would also make good cut flowers. Best Geranium, Interspecific, Sarita Lilac Splash from Duman, USA. Besides a very floriferous habit, the flowers were also a standout for the attractive two-tone petal color. Plants have a nice green foliage and look good in the ground and would be great in a container due to its uniform mounding growth habit. It was tolerant of heat and impressive all season. Best Geranium, Ivy. Great Balls of Fire Merlot from Duman, USA. Flower color is stunning with rich, intense, dark red petals. Blooms were very numerous and amplified the uniqueness of the flower color. Plants were noted to have a compact growth habit and good foliage. It was commented that this Merlot might knock out Pinot Noir. Best Geranium, Seed. Pinto Premium White from Goldsmith Seed. Crisp, clean white flowers were held well above the top of the foliage for an impressive display of color. Good vigor and uniformity characterized this plant. It was noted that entire Pinto series were very strong performers with many different colors that all looked good. Best Geranium, Zonal. Dynamo Red from Ball Flora plant. This medium-sized geranium had vigorous flowering and a rich red color that resulted in a spectacular overall performance. Both growth habit and flowering were very uniform. Foliage was a solid green with no zonation. Best Lobelia. Techno Heat Violet 11 from Syngenta Flowers. Flowers were a showy violet color and very abundant throughout the hot summer and late into the season. It maintained a nice cascading growth habit that looks great in containers. Best Lobularia. Lavender Stream from Danziger. This was a winner for the second year in a row due to a solid canopy of rich purple bicolor flowers and tight growth habit. It was noted for having excellent controlled vigor that would not overgrow nearby plants. A good fragrance is an added benefit. Best Mandevilla. Sun Parasol Giant Pink from Suntory. Giant flowers with a beautiful shade of pink caught people's attention early in the greenhouse right through till late in the season. Exceptional plant vigor and constant flowering made this a standout in the trial. Looks good on a small trellis or can be used in containers requiring a trailing growth habit. It loves the heat and gives a very tropical feel to the garden. Flower buds have a very interesting shape and add significant interest along with open flowers. Best Marigold, Pagoda Yellow from Ameriseed. Huge jumbo-sized flowers with a bright yellow color inspired descriptive comments like, "They were hot yellow-colored snow cones." Looked good even late in the season when others didn't due to strong stems and a nice medium height that didn't lodge despite overhead watering. Dark green, finely dissected foliage added interest. Best New Guinea Impatiens, Supersonic Orange Ice from Syngenta Flowers. Large flowers open orange and mature into a hot coral color with a violet center for a nice bicolor effect. Dark foliage sets off the flowers, which bloom above the foliage for maximum show. It was a strong bloomer all season without cycling in and out of bloom. Best Osteospermum. Margarita Cool Purple from Fides North America. Rich purple flowers were a standout as they were a strong bloomer throughout the heat of the summer and late into the season. Plants had good vigor and uniformity that created an excellent overall appearance. Best Petunia. Seed. Shockwave Denim from Pan American Seed. Similar to a pair of denim jeans, these flowers also faded to a nice soft blue to form a two-tone effect that was very attractive. Plants were both vigorous and very floriferous. Uniformity was excellent and very impressive overall. Best Petunia, Vegetative Spreading. Surfinia Purple Majesty from Suntory. Many blooms and good form that prevailed all summer made this plant a winner. Fading flowers created a pleasing bicolor contrast for added interest. Best Petunia, Vegetative Mounded. Surprise Blue Sky from Duman, USA. Flowers had beautiful shades of blue and were very abundant. Plants had excellent vigor and made a nice carpet of flowers that did not have any dieback even late in the season. Best Scaviola, Bombay White from Syngenta Flowers. Creamy white flowers were very vigorous and created a lot of flower power. This is a good choice for baskets or containers, and it is very heat tolerant. Best Sun New Guinea Impatiens. Sun Patiens Compact Electric Orange from Sakata Seed America, Incorporated. Stunning in mass due to flowering that is so strong that it obscures the foliage underneath. Flowers are a bright orange color that appears to glow and don't fade. Plant growth habit is very uniform. Best Verbena, Tamari Patio Hot Pink from Suntory. Deep pink flowers were noted for their ability not to fade. Flower power was superior to many other entries in the trial. Flowering was strong all season and did not produce flushes of color only at certain times, as some others do. Plant vigor was excellent while maintaining a good overall growth habit. Additional plants rated as superior from the 2013 trials. Agaranthemum Beauty Yellow from Westhoff. Blazing yellow blooms covered the plant all season and were a standout even from across the garden. Plants had good green foliage and maintained a very uniform growth habit. It was early in flower and still very floriferous in September. The impressive flower display was even more special when it was noted that it required no deadheading during the season to maintain its appearance. Cleome, Senorita Rosalita, from Proven Winners. This was a solid performer all season with consistent blooming and a uniform growth habit. It has also been a best of winner in the past. The dark foliage, taller size, and uniformity make it a good choice for a background plant. Dahlia, Double XL Series from Duman, USA. Entire series, Alamos, Durango, Hidalgo, Mayo, Taxco, Veracruz, was exceptional with large flowers and great colors. Strong flowering was characteristic for all varieties in the trial. Plants were a good height and would look good in ground beds as well as containers. For more information on the best performing annuals from 2013 Colorado State University trials, visit flowertrials.colostate.edu. That's flowertrials.colostate.edu.